Button Kaitos. Wow. Button Kaitos. That's a game I have not heard in a long time. All right. Let's see here. Yeah, okay. I guess we are good to go. Guess we are good to go. Hi, Origin. Doing okay. It's just the game is in a weird place right now. Not the greatest of places, let's say. Alright, a little bit better. Well, I guess the game is in a good place. It's just, it's in a slow place. Okay, is the music too loud? Might be too loud. Hi, Risaldi. The game might be a little, or the music might be a little bit too loud, but I actually can't make it that much lower. Okay, well, that's about as good as I can do. Let's see here. Where is it? Pretty sure it's right here. Okay, so I just need 200 more for this. I'm a little bit worried about this because I'm only getting 600 more. And I need... How much do I need? Oh no, that's fine. Never mind. I thought I was gonna fall way short of 6,000, but I am perfectly fine. All right. So, I mean, we're not gonna bother leaving this. Actually, I can do this for half an hour. All right. So we are going to mess with the tier list. There's no real, like, I don't think that it's worth it to change this part of the tier list yet, because honestly, we know Rex is going to get a Platinum 3 upgrade at some point, and when he does, he'll be right back here if no matter what. We know Themis is getting it soon. Leo not this round. Satario will be getting it. Satario might move up a little bit. I don't think anyone else changes. Juno could potentially move up at some point. But I don't really feel like the updates require any changes to this yet. So, we'll just go with that for now. Alright, so here... I don't mind moving Viv up. I actually think Bryn goes down, because Bryn kind of sucks and peaks, honestly. Rex can go up. Anant Phoenix is one of the top supports for bosses. So if you are absolutely planning to throw away all your damage in Void Boss and Guild Boss and all of those, if you want to throw that away, you can go ahead and do that. But it's a silly idea because, like, when you say replace, does that mean you were using Phoenix in PvP? Because Phoenix is not good for PvP. Kind of think Zexanoth can go down too. So maybe Zexanoth and Sizo can go down. Scold can go up. Oops. Nyx Actually, I failed a lot with Chazon too, come to think of it. Duh. Alright, fine. We'll do it that way. Valkyrie over Nyx? Yeah, I guess so. I don't know about Valkyrie over Nyx, but... Actually, you know what? I haven't gotten Nyx enough. I get Valkyrie a lot. I very rarely see Nyx and peaks anymore. The paintbrush next to... What? Where is this print to copy button? Oh, this one? Oh! Wait. I don't actually know what that means. What if... What does that do, actually? Oh, that's cool. I've never... There's so many parts of Excel that I, like, don't know. Like, I don't actually know these format... Like, I know of it, but I never remember to use it. Oh, well. Yeah, I figured that part out. So, the thing is, if you think about it, almost all of us are kind of starting from the same point because we're all like locked into getting gold souls at a pretty fixed rate. And so if you think about it now, if you want like a slow grind to end game, we're there where everybody is kind of going at the same pace. The older players don't have a huge advantage over newer players simply because we all get gold souls at about the same rate anyway. You can't overfuse and go crazy with anything unless you're a super whale. It's kind of silly. And so it's not like bad. It's bad if you want to speed up the game at all, but it's not bad in terms of general game balance, if that makes sense. Let me see here. So Satario, no, Satario. Actually, that I don't know how to do. Satario is coming down to like bottom of B. Because screw Satario. Actually, you know what? Let's just put him in C. Because screw Satario. I lose with him every time. Saizo, I feel like, is very unreliable. Now, Zexanoth definitely falls. No. You know what? Maybe Zexanoth doesn't fall. I'm only doing it because I forgot to mess with Satario initially. Would I put Saizo in A? I don't really feel like he's that much better than Bryn, to me. I feel like he's at that level where having Hyterial, where having him is good, but it's the same thing as having Bryn. It's like better than Trash Heroes, but he is no contender for the top. So I don't really see moving Saizo out of B. Like I don't feel that he makes your team contend with a top end team. Satario in A is never gonna happen. The best I would offer him is bottom end of B, but honestly, I would rather do... I would rather do this. I feel like this is more fair. But okay, fine. We'll be nice and we'll leave him in C for now. Let me think. I think we can probably swap Valkyrie and Nyx here. That's fine. Chazon fails a lot. Without a good team, I feel like Chazon actually is not like broken strong. So I think I'm okay putting Koshka above him. Sixth. Wait, what do you mean sixth? So early on, before all these super strong heroes existed, Drow's healing was really good. Her damage was quite good, but I feel like she's not a significant difference maker in peaks anymore. Like, I feel like her damage is nothing when you have someone like Chazon, Koshka, and like Monkey King and all that. And then Vivienne just blows up her healing completely. I think Drow only heals 4 people, whereas Vivienne heals all 6. Drow heals a little bit more, but Vivienne healing all 6 is much bigger. Arwen does not do good in peaks. She's unreliable. You can't control who she hits. She doesn't necessarily have time to ramp up. And Sigurd ruins her. Like, a single Sigurd completely destroys your Arwen. So Arwen really just is whatever. Mulan? So dodge tanks are not good. She's not reliable as a tank, actually. She fails a lot. Her damage is so-so. She's got some bleed. She's got anti-mage. But I would not reliably choose her at all if I had a choice. I would choose any of these over her. So, we'll keep Saizo at the top of B for now. I think Brynn is like low end of B. Because honestly, Brynn is just... Her control rate is so low that she used to be great for 1v6, but just not anymore. What do you guys think to just removing Aegina? Like, I don't feel like Aegina brings enough to a team to matter at this point. Same for Hodor. Like, either I move her to C or I take her out entirely. And then actually, so someone who's been failing me a lot is Rascal. I feel like Rascal is very speed reliant, maybe energy reliant. It's hard to optimize. Move her to C. Is she that much better than these though? I feel like she's kind of on the same as them, on if anything. Like I can swap her with undead assassin who can heal himself. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of Hodor and Peaks. I don't know who the undead assassin who can heal. Oh wait, Aiden? Aiden heals himself. He is, yeah, he's not good. We're gonna forget about Aiden. I mean, I like Rascal, but honestly, Rascal feels like he needs good teammates and good optimization, and you don't really get that in Peaks. You don't get a lot of optimization at all. And then because it's 5-star, you don't get like the on battle start stuff that the T5 red Rascal gets. I don't know. I kind of want to just remove Minotaur as well. Because Minotaur's, well... I mean, I guess Minotaur is better than the 1-star, 2-star tanks. Would it be worth it to add a D tier? I don't think we should have a D tier because really once you're choosing D tier, you're just at, you've pretty much lost anyway. Like unless you get someone up here, you're just gonna die within the first couple of battles anyway. Rascal, a lot of damage quickly. Like I have no control over using him. You don't get the same artifacts. You don't get the same teammates. Maybe he's good in specific situations, but like I said, it's very hard to optimize in Peaks. Best artifacts? It's pretty much just going to be Hourglass Tears of the Goddess for any non-damage dealer, and Axe for any damage dealer. That's it. Like, you want speed and energy for Koshka, Vivienne, Isabella, and you want Axe for everybody else. That's it. That's game over. There's nothing else worth choosing. Comparatively. But you don't have that choice. So now you're just like, take an attack artifact. Take whatever attack artifact you get. You can't choose an axe every time. You're probably going to get stuck with some 44 artifacts. You're probably going to get stuck with some star shards or just speed artifacts. And at that point, it's like, you can put speed on your healers, and you can put any damage dealing artifact on everyone else, and that's it. The 355 is the best after Axe and probably Ragnarok, because 355 flat attack is a larger amount than any percentage attack artifact. New hero this month? Oh my god. Let's be honest. Let's be 100% honest. There is no room for a new hero right now. Nobody has the ability to even think about building a new hero right now. Because none of us that haven't put $100,000 into the game can build anything. We can't even build the heroes that are in the game. Why do I want a new hero? that's gonna take me like 6 months from scratch. So yes, for content wise they should have one, but I don't want one. I legitimately do not want a new hero right now. It's absolutely useless. I mean, yeah. If they gifted us all like 500,000 gold souls, like I could do it. I've got the fodder to use it up, but you can't even build the meta though. Nobody has the meta because nobody can build a full team of Platinum 3s. So the meta exists, but we can't reach it yet. Nobody except for the whales have reached it. So saying that it's all the same is fine if we are all there and fighting the same teams over and over, but we're not, because one person has a Platinum Skuld, one person has a red 5 Skuld, one person has a Platinum Koshka, one person has a red Koshka. You know, the people that chose not to build Nyx are in a whole different world. So, you know, we have Perun who refuses to build Chazon. That's a whole different world. We're not at meta yet. So until people have successfully completed a meta team, it's very hard to want to, like, let's say right now they add a new hero who changes the meta. Let's say this new hero is better than Nyx and Chazon combined. How long will it take you to build him? You'll cannibalize your entire team just to have one hero, and so will everybody else. And now you got to start all over because you only got one hero. Everybody's got it, and what do you do? Like, all you're doing is just throwing away your resources trying to switch around. It's not worth it. Nyx or Chazon? The safer choice is Nyx, because Chazon needs good teammates to excel. If you don't have a good damage dealer alongside Chazon, he will suffer very greatly. He does not do damage unless somebody's getting kills. Otherwise, he only does his Fierce Poison starting turn 2 or 3. And if they've already done their big damage turn 1, you've lost. So. Alright. Oh, I just got a goblin. Alright, back to the tier list. It's like I'm happy with the build time of heroes. I'm just unhappy because nobody can rush. Like, it feels very unsatisfying to know what you want to build and to be unable to build it. Because you get 7,000 gold souls a day and you need 1 billion. Just very unsatisfying. Okay, so as far as Rex is a very good tank, but if you have no damage, you're just gonna time out. I think I'm gonna keep him in A, because with a good team, he definitely is very hard to kill. I'm not going to put him in top of A, but I'm going to keep him in A somewhere. Not top, but maybe in the middle somewhere. Maybe below Skuld. How about Isabella? Is Isabella still, like, top tier? She used to be, like, really good, but I kind of feel like she's kind of mediocre. She's fun, but not, like, impossibly strong. I don't think she's necessarily top tier. Mediocre? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So like bottom of A or maybe middle of B? Maybe top of B? I didn't think she deserved to stay in A. Alright. How about Sigurd? Like, when he works, he's so disruptive. But when he doesn't work, I don't know. Maybe, I think he needs energy. Alright. I don't see it for Saizo. I just don't. I've never done well with Saizo against a strong team. Uh-oh, my game crashed. Oops, my entire game crashed. I've never done well with Saizo against a strong team. Oh gosh, the whole thing crashed. Well, good thing we're not playing it right now. Kind of the same for... I like Zexanoth. I do. I really like Zexanoth. But does he deserve A tier? Do we want a really large A tier that's generally unsorted and just has all the decent heroes? Because if we do that, then B tier and C tier become kind of redundant. Because these are just like... choosing them really doesn't help that much. I don't mind moving Isabella down. I feel like... Actually, I kind of feel like this as the top of B is not bad. Alright, this failed completely. My... Taptap crashed and took my emulator down with it. I actually would disagree with that. Some heroes need healers more than others. Like Satario really needs healers. Nyx actually benefits a lot from a healer as well. But like Valkyrie doesn't need it. Monkey King doesn't really need it. Even Zexanoth doesn't really need it because he heals himself. Corvin Messenger? Yeah, okay. How about Walnir? Walnir we can keep. So this is where I'm getting to. Is do we just add... Do I create a D tier? Jade Ken, are you Vaughn? Because if you are... This is my pet boss team. Phoenix, Skuld, Koshka, Juno, Arwen, Cosmic Freya, and 5 Tears of the Goddess and an 88 on... And an 88 on Arwen. Five Tears of the Goddess and an 88 Mage. If you don't have 5 Tears of the Goddess, use as many as you got. You can use an amulet on somebody on the same line as... same line as Arwen. Saizo sucks. Why would you use him? Second Skuld. I mean, who has a second Skuld? I don't even have a first Skuld. My Skuld isn't even 390. Oh yeah, Juno. We gotta add Juno. Okay, so let me think about this. Five Tears of the Goddess gives 100 energy to everyone every turn. 4 Tears of the Goddess gives 80. If you have 4 Tears of the Goddess, you only fire every other turn. If you have 5, you fire every turn. Simple. So we'll put Juno in S, or an A, and say S with 2+, because if you have 2 Junos, only one of them goes under, and then if you have energy or good damage on the second one starts doing some pretty good stuff. So Juno on her own, I'd probably put around... maybe like here, let's say. Is there anyone else that's not in the list yet? Not, I don't think so. Man, this hasn't been touched in 4 months. Aswin, Valkyrie is not good in the new meta. She's only good as a very, very early hero. And then after that, she doesn't hold up. Kurt? No. Kurt's trash. Okay. Let's see here. So remove Corvin. Yeah, okay. I don't mind doing that. Monkey King is so good in peaks. It is so good in peaks. I actually disagree with that. I really think that Monkey King's better than Nyx. I feel like Nyx is very unreliable in peaks, actually. Drow's not moving. So I'm gonna keep him here because he's still good. He's just not like guaranteed 10 like he used to be. I feel like if you're choosing 2 Junos versus Juno Skuld and Juno Rex, those are completely different team builds. Like, you take Rex because you need a tank. So if you have the option to choose a second Juno or a Rex and you have no tank, you've made the conscious decision to not have a tank. Like, and if you're choosing Skuld, it's because you already have damage dealers and you want support. Like, Juno is damage dealers, so she doesn't really replace Skuld or Nyx. Terry, you cannot say can be reliable. They're either reliable or they're not. If they're sometimes reliable, it's the same thing as not being reliable. That's kind of how that works. Jade Ken, you know that there are completely different types of pet bosses. On the Exile one, I get like 1 billion. And on all the rest, I get anywhere from 2 to 4 billion. Kind of varies greatly. And it's also very RNG related because if Galileo gives me a good artifact, I get really good damage. If he doesn't, my damage is whatever. Why would anybody want to put Arwen in peaks? She's mediocre at best, and she's completely ruined by Sigurd. Please don't forget that she's completely ruined by Sigurd. Like, after there's a Sigurd, she's as good as not even there. How about Bomb? Do we keep Bomb at all? I actually also have been kind of liking Goblin, what's his name? Souls-wise, it's, what is it? Like 54,000 gold souls plus a whole crapload of fodder. Like 54,000 gold souls plus a 10-star of the hero plus a 10-star fodder. If it's a Heaven and Hell hero, the 10-star fodder needs to be same faction. Otherwise, it can be any faction. What is his name? Gosh, hold on. Goblin... Bomb Goblin. This guy. Bomb Goblin. He actually does pretty good damage. Actually, we can add Medusa to this too. She's not trash. She's better than trash. She's definitely better than Satario. Jade, you don't have to say Akari every single time, but yes, you need lots and lots of cosmic crystals. They don't show you that, huh? Is that still not in the help text? Yeah, it's still not in there. Kurt is better than Bomb? Okay, here's the debate. Do I add a D tier or do I just have a very large C tier of heroes that are at least usable? Is that fine? Do I just add a very large C tier of heroes that are better than trash? I have not chosen Bale in a while. I feel like I just haven't used him. Lorelei I failed a lot with, actually. Okay, so we'll just make a very, very large C tier then. Can I include Bomb Goblin in that, or should I not? Alright, I'm gonna look at the hero gallery. Who are we missing? Freya, we're gonna ignore. I really don't like Drow. I take her, but I don't think that she does it. I don't think she does nearly as good as Vivienne. I don't know why that is. I really don't. But she does not perform that well for me. I don't mind moving her up, but... So that's the thing. Minotaur is a really good tank. Wait, who is Goblin? This is regular Bomb. This is not Bomb Goblin. This is Bomb. Bomb is a different hero. Bomb is this hero. Yeah, okay. Like, I don't mind moving Drow to higher in C, but honestly, I feel like she stays in C. I don't think she belongs higher than that. So let me see. Who else can we add? Okay, fine. Then it's unordered. She's just in C. We won't bother. Well, we can order it, but we'll see. We'll see what we see. Jet? Okay. How about Lightning? Probably not. I like Watchman, but Watchman is unreliable, so we'll forget about Watchman. Lexar is trash. Veg is trash. Luna is trash. Leo... I don't think Leo belongs. I feel like Lightning has so much potential. Like, her shock works outside of a lot of existing game mechanics. But I'm not sure that her damage is enough on its own. I don't mind throwing her in C, but I feel like she's hard to use. And I never care enough to try and build anything around her, so... That's pretty much it for legendary heroes, actually. All the heaven ones... How about Themis? Does Themis belong here? I have never done well with Themis. So Burak, to convert a hero, first of all, you can only convert starting at 10 star, and you cannot convert above red 3. So red 3 is the highest that you can convert, and any higher you can no longer, and now it is right here. It is this icon is where convert is. But you cannot convert a 9 star. They must be, do I have a 10? I don't have a 10, but they must be 10 star or higher for this icon to appear. Jade Ken, you know that returning second Skuld won't be enough copies, right? 2 Skulds is 34 copies and you need 42. So you can do it. It'll be better because you really need the first Skuld to be fast and you need her to be higher level. Like, she needs to be faster. And then as well, I don't have it, but this, or when you upgrade her skill, this becomes 5 rounds of stack versus 1 level where it's only 3 rounds of stack. So this is big. This is very big. So Platinum 2 is a big upgrade, and I don't have it. Do I think Nyx is worth it? Yes. Nyx is way stronger than, like, anyone other than Chazon or the Cosmics, so definitely better than Valkyrie. It depends on what you think is worth it. Like, what does worth it mean to you? You have a second Satario? I don't even have dupes of my first Satario, man. I got, what, 3 copies? 3 plus 2. I got 5 extra Satario copies. Whew. Not really worried about that, I guess. I mean, I can't even build the heroes I have, so what good does it do me to rush anything? I can't rush anything. Do I still have a Teddy? I do not have a Teddy anymore. I feel like people have been flooding the customer support with requests for gold souls for quite a while now. It might happen, it might not. Everybody's stuck with gold souls. You are not alone. Nyx gets countered by Cosmic Phoenix. If that's what you're getting stopped by, literally anyone you make is going to get stuck by Cosmic Phoenix. If you're fighting whales with high-level Cosmics, you're dead no matter what you build. So Nyx is going to die, Chazon's going to die. Unless you build your own high-level Cosmic, you're screwed anyway, so it makes no difference. Nyx will do great against everyone else. If your Nyx is getting stopped by a 6-star Cosmic Phoenix, I don't know what to tell you. I think your Nyx just sucks. Here's a Nyx not getting stuck by a red 2 Cosmic Phoenix. Let me see, who else has a 6-star Cosmic Phoenix? Here's a Cosmic Phoenix. My internet is doing okay right now. Here is Nyx doing absolutely the opposite of getting stuck by a 6-star Cosmic Phoenix. So, you know, if your Nyx gets stopped by a Cosmic Phoenix, I'm sorry, you are the problem. Man, Chazon didn't even do anything here. So, don't know what to tell you, man. Man, I know like one Taylor Swift song. Maybe 2. No, 1? 2? Maybe 2. Not my thing. Alright. We can probably get rid of Bomb. I like him, but I guess I can see getting rid of him. Alright, well. So now, let's get into ordering. I don't necessarily know that Vivienne belongs at the top of A. Leo instead? Did you say 6-star Skuld? Shoot, I can't watch ads, huh? It'll be showing at least half the ad. So he's got a 400 Nyx, and a 400 Skuld, and a nice 6-star Cosmic Phoenix. So the Cosmic Phoenix is activated turn 1. His Skuld fires. His Koshka fires faster because his Skuld and Koshka are better than mine. And he's dead. So, I don't know what you're going to do about that. If your Nyx is getting stopped by Cosmic Phoenix, your Nyx sucks. I don't know what you can do about that. It's booming though. He's not that strong. T5 is not enough. If you mean gold 5, you need pretty much where I am. You need to be here. If you're not here, it's not fast enough. Like basically the key is being faster than Arwen, and you're not going to be faster than Arwen without being level 380. Platinum 2 is better, but this is the bare minimum where she is faster than Arwen. And you need that. So Arwen right now, you can see mine has 1976 speed. And my Skuld has 2020. Actually, it should be higher with Guild Tech. So I don't even use the second Skuld because she's too slow. There's like no point. I can't get her faster than Arwen, so I just don't even bother. You saw that my Nyx fired turn 1, right? You did see that, right? I just also fired turn 2. Hey, Aqua Ninja. Here's another one. Let's fight this one. So, my Nyx will fire turn 1. Oh, his Nyx is faster. Damn. Alright, so my Nyx fired turn 1, killed his Phoenix, and I don't know who is here. But my Nyx still has a... Oh no, well, he just died. My Nyx fired turn 1 and 2, so... Or no, actually, they didn't survive to round 2, but my Nyx fired turn 1. Who was it? Oh, it was an old. And that was a 7-star Cosmic Phoenix. 7 whole stars! So, I don't know what to tell you. But anyway, Chazon will wreck Satario. That's like... I don't think that should be a problem. How does my Nyx do that? Speed rune. That gives you energy turn 1 and 2. And I have, where is it? I actually have a pretty good PvP spirit. I have this one. It's not the best one, but it's pretty good. It's also 5 stars, so I'm not going to change it. Hi, Van. My artifacts. I have 5 Tears of the Goddess. I have 3 hourglasses. I have 2 axes. I am working on another axe. Where is it? Oh, here it is. I'm working on a 3rd axe. I have a Mythic 3 Gaia Bulga. Oh yeah. I have 2 Star Shards. I do have Amulet right now unused. I have a Crown of Bad Omen. I have a Crown of the Ancients. I have a Flame that is right now unused because Isabella is benched. Tears of the Goddess on Shoot. Oh, that just sits there. It gets moved in formations. I have not moved anything on my team in months. This is just what I have. I'm not changing anything. Not that I'm not using Amulet, it's just like I don't really have a direct use for it right now. 5 Tears of the Goddess means I don't have room for Amulet on any boss team, and then my PvP team is just... Like, I'm not going to move anyone around to put Crown on Koshka so that she specifically gets to use it at the start of battle. I do not move heroes around in this. So it is what it is. Rex has the Crown of Bad Omen. Koshka has a Tears of the Goddess. It's just whatever. Shude used to be really good for PvE. But as of right now, after the patch... She's kind of whatever because she can't get faster than Arwen. She needs to be faster than Arwen, and she's not there. So, if she gets a P3 and gets there, maybe. But I'm actually not 100% sure. Amulet? It works on Phoenix, but Phoenix has an axe. Why would I break this cat? Why would I break this cat? I finally made it. I finally have a use for this skin. And you want me to break it? Are you mad? Shude currently does not. And she's not in the next wave yet either. Currently it is only these 8. Phoenix, Nyx, Old Skull, Chazon, Arwen, Koshka, Valkyrie. It is only these 8. And the next round is... Let me see here. They showed off the next round. That skin can be used as fodder. You are trying to... You woke up today and chose violence, huh? So the next round is Saizo, Hodor, Phoenix, Juno, Cosmic Freya, Sigurd, Satario, and Freya. That's the next round. Vanded, it doesn't matter who can become, it matters who will be able to become in the next round because it's going to be months between them. And also, I don't trust that yet because Bryn is not on that list. And there's no way Bryn doesn't eventually get it. I really feel like Bryn will get it. Hodor's damage cap was always too low. It's been too low since he existed. It's been too low since like T5 Red existed. That's why people used Ultima and Verthandi to raise his attack stat to make it good, but it wasn't enough. So Hodor suffered really badly when Nyx came out because he was just unable to one-shot Nyx's shield. He was never able to stop Nyx. Is that true? He was not able to stop Nyx. Why would that make a difference? Nyx went to P3. If he couldn't kill Nyx when they were both the same level. Stop! I don't want to look at your team. I don't want to do team advice. If you've looked at what is out there, you know what's strong enough. I don't want to do team advice. I mean, how does that make sense though? That means that uncapped his damage never reached high enough to stop Nyx. That's basically what you're saying. Because it was already proven that he couldn't stop Nyx. And if it was uncapped and he couldn't stop Nyx, then why would raising the cap help him when Nyx got the same cap raise? It's kind of the same with Leo. Like, Leo's... if Leo has the same problem, that this cap is removed for PvP, then he just does no damage. Like, Leo is a known to just do no damage. And so... if he goes to level 400 against an equally raised level 400 Nyx, he still does no damage, relatively. So, it just isn't enough. And then Aegina also doesn't go up to P5, or to Platinum 3. And then Aegina doesn't work with Chazon, because Hodor removes their poison. Oh. Realm of Riker Island? Not yet. I'm waiting for tomorrow. I mean, we have 2 more days, so you can't really complete it, I guess. Because remember, you have infinite floors. Every floor after 8 is just moonstones again. Which says here, starting at level 8, final reward. Until 10 cubes. You should be able to go higher, but kind of depends on luck, and it also depends if you were willing to buy all 20 of these. I did it because I bought the pass, and that's going to give me enough to get these crystals, which is an amazing deal. $20 for 2 crystals plus all the rest of the stuff is an amazing deal. But you can see that with 53, I finished 7 levels. Plus this. Aegina's really slow. She would need to gain a lot of speed. Like, so this is a 160 speed difference? Is that it? She would need to gain, like, a lot of speed. $17.65, so she's slower than Arwen. Costs stars? Yes, yes it does. Wait, no, hold on. 17.60. Oh, no, she's faster than Arwen. Because Arwen gained 17.16. Speed 80. But that speed is included here. So she's like 70 faster than Arwen. Arwen is super fast. Which then means you really need, like... Damage to silence targets. Energy cannot be reduced. I'm comparing Arwen's speed because I know what I need to get faster than Arwen. Which means in order to get buffs from Skuld and Koshka, I know what I need to do to get Skuld buffs onto Arwen. I would need to do the same to get Skuld buffs onto Aegina and Hodor. Why wouldn't you? Why would you not want Skuld buffs onto Aegina at all? Are you saying you would go into PvP and not have your Skuld be faster than Aegina? Because you're just throwing damage away at that point. Why would you do that? Breeze, I've been up for about an hour now. And I know that Skuld needs to be... I didn't say specifically for boss fights. I'm comparing because I know how fast Arwen is, and I struggled to get Skuld faster than Arwen. This only just got faster. It was barely below before. So Skuld needed to be here to outspeed Arwen, and she'll need to be even higher to outspeed Aegina. So she might struggle to outspeed Aegina. That's actually what I'm thinking, is she may struggle to outspeed Aegina. And then if you do use Hodor, you would have to Hodor would absolutely need to be de-leveled. He would need to be like 370 or something. Is that enough though? In PvP? Like, one of the major issues that we had in doing that was that we tried to use Hodor with Chesia and Aegina, and they were too slow. Like, by being forced to be limited to the fastest that you can get, that Hodor is still just barely faster than them, is so much slower than Nyx. You're talking 400 speed slower than Nyx. So he's gonna wipe out your combo. I don't even know that you can do that, because it would be prohibitively expensive to get that PvP skill. Like, I don't think we should talk about completely optimized top-end metas until it's feasible to get there, which it really isn't. Also, if I recall from Aegina, she used to give bleed, burn, poison randomly. Oh no, she does do both. I don't know, was it Bale? So her basic attack doesn't give it. Okay. If you're not saying she's good in PvP, and you're not saying she's good in PV and versus bosses, where is she good? Where would you use her? What's left? If she's not good anywhere that matters, why even suggest her as being useful? If your whole point was that she does damage to Nyx, that's specifically targeted to PvP. Like, if you're saying she's not good in either of those two modes... No, you said she stops, or that she does damage past Nyx. Which I think actually is unfeasible, because Nyx is 400 speed faster. So I was thinking more for PvP, which is where she initially was good. And then PvE for burst damage, which is mediocre. And then, I don't know. Where did you say that? Hold on. Oh, no, you said it for Hodor. My bad. I thought you said that for Aegina. But Hodor is really only good with Aegina anyway. Because I don't think Saizo's bleed is nearly as good as Aegina's. Or poison. He did say that for Hodor, that he was one of the few heroes that could bypass Nyx. So he ends burn, bleed, and poison. Saizo's poison is nothing special. His bleed is nothing special. So where are you going to get enough burn and bleed to have Hodor do a lot of damage? Oh. I mean, like, once they have Nyx, all of that goes out the window anyway. Breeze, Saizo has bleed and poison. Where is Saizo? Saizo does bleed and poison both. Although... Oh, yeah. So when attacking, that means his skill and his regular attack both do bleed and poison. The hard part then is making him faster than Arwen, which, just like before, was an issue that I had with Skuld. So Saizo is going to need to be really high. Saizo is going to need to be probably Platinum 3 before you can really bring him back to Void, which kind of sucks. However, you can remove him after the first one. Because once you lose... Unless the boss actually takes damage. Breeze, that is exactly what you do. Chazon's damage is nothing special. The problem with Rascal is that it's random what he does. You can't he does not do bleed, burn, and poison all at once. He only gets one of them. And so when you do extra damage to all three of these with elemental force, then you want to triple stack this, but Rascal only does one. So Chazon is much better than Rascal. Aegina. And Chazon's damage is useless. Arwen does 1,000 times his damage. It's not even a factor. But if you're gonna choose to build a Gina when you probably already have a Chazon, Chazon is clearly the choice. Chazon is clearly better than Aegina for that. If that's your entire goal is a bleed, burn, poison bot, Chazon is better. Platinum 3 Chazon? He should be. We don't know. But at the same time, he's going to fall into the same situation that he already is, which is he is a space filler for Void Boss. That's it. Nobody at top end uses him for PvP anymore. Uh-oh. I saw that. I saw that. What are you... What are... Oh. My nose!
How much longer?
Like 10 minutes.
Okay, I'll start cooking the lettuce.
My nose! How Chazon works after his HP drops below 0? Chazon... No, you don't want Chazon's HP to drop below 0. Okay. This is... I wrote this out in Discord, but Chazon has a bullet point list, okay? Follow all of these steps in order. 1. Chazon's skill puts poison on the team. 2. If Chazon... If an enemy dies or Chazon fires against a hero that is already poisoned, then anybody with poison drops or gets something called a fierce poison, which does something like 20 times the damage of regular poison. So the entire goal is to get fierce poison onto the team. And so in order to do that, you need to have either Chazon fire onto a team that already has poison, or you have them be poisoned and have someone die. In the easy way to get poison on the team is either A, Chazon fires, B, his mythic skin allows anybody else to put poison on the team, and you kind of have to work around that. So by having his mythic skin, any hero that attacks has an 80% chance to poison the target. Not there. Where is it? What? Here. So you pair mythic skin with a fast Nyx. Nyx fires, poisons the whole team. Nyx kills someone or somebody else kills someone. The whole team immediately fierce poisons. They all die. Aegina? Good luck getting Aegina faster than Chazon. Qua, if you don't like doing void damage, then go ahead. Ignore Chazon. There is no other way to get good damage out of Elemental Force without using Saizo. I guess Aegina. I mean, but Aegina is also useless anywhere else, so. Where did my heroes go? What? What are you talking about? My heroes are all right here. So, yes, having Aegina before Chazon would work, but Aegina is slower than Chazon, I think. Aegina is, like, 300 speed slower than Chazon. So, good luck getting Aegina faster. The whole point of Chazon is he needs a good teammate that can reliably get kills. Nyx is one of those options. If you just use Chazon alone with 5 supports, your team is going to suck. And you're going to end up doing something like this, where I'll spend 50 gems just to show you. You're going to end up doing something like this, where you take a look, and all I have is Chazon, because I don't have any others. I'm just going to skip this battle. Oh! Oh my god, I lost this like 12 times in a row. Okay. So sometimes it works, but most of the time it doesn't. Here. This is what it looks like. Is I time out at round 15 because I can't do enough damage. He just doesn't do enough damage on his own. 50 gems well spent. I agree. Good job. Thanks a lot. That was pretty helpful. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to give away the secret of Void Boss, okay? I'm going to give away the secret. The secret is when the boss dies, he loses poison and bleed, and he's going to die multiple times a turn. Okay? However, there is a state in the game that even though he died and lost poison and bleed, he is still counted as having it until the end of the turn. That means that if Saizo fires first, gives him bleed poison, he dies, loses it, his state is still counted as bleed poison, and Arwen does extra damage. So unless Saizo is faster than Arwen, Saizo is as good as useless. As good as useless. So really, like, you don't need him right now. You're just as fine without him because you can't get any better than that, because you can't, there's no bleed burn heroes that are faster. It's a bug that not a lot of people know about. Phineas and Ferb, my 1 level 400 Chazon is worth your 25,000 points. My one Chazon is better than your entire team. But if you only have 25 million with a team of full T5 or like level 350s, you might be doing something wrong. Like if all I have are level 350s, I got 84 million. No, Qua. When he dies, they're wiped. They don't last 2 rounds. They're gone. They last one attack, because then he immediately dies. So that's the point that you're missing, is that when his HP hits 0 and he revives, bleed, burn, poison are all wiped. They're all gone. It's like they weren't even there. But due to a bug in the game, he is still counted in the background as having bleed, burn, poison, and all attacks count as doing extra damage, even though he technically doesn't have any of them. So the only way to optimize that is to make Chazon over Saizo. I probably should do that. I've been using Saizo because like you only get 4 tries a week, but I probably should use Chazon. I just don't really try. I don't even want to swap all my artifacts around to put on 5 Tears of the Goddess. Oh, I already attacked. Really? I attacked? I don't remember attacking, actually. Oh, this was last round. So Chazon would only provide poison. You would have no way to get bleed. But because he's never going to be... He's never going to keep the bleed and poison from Saizo anyway. It's kind of a moot point. The only one who benefits from it are heroes that are slower than Saizo, which is pretty much nobody. If you think about that. Like, Phoenix is faster, Scold is faster, Arwen is faster. Chazon is faster. My Freya is likely My Freya might not be faster than Arwen, but hers is not that important. And who is my last one? Would be... Who do I use for Void? I used to use Shude, but I guess I shouldn't really use Shude. I mean, I guess this was my team. Just doesn't really work right now because he gets wiped. Koshka doesn't work on Void Boss. I think the Cat Morph doesn't work, but Silence does work, so Shude works. Doesn't she? Oh no. I was trying that out, actually. I was like, wait a minute. I don't remember. I just kind of put whatever stuff. Like, I don't try hard in Void anymore. So I would use Old if he does 15% HP damage. I guess the last spot would be Juno then. I can't really show anything because there's no formation for Void, which is so dumb. I haven't messed around with it. I've probably been throwing a Shoot in there. But, like, I'm not trying because nothing is optimized. Nothing is optimized at all. I only just got Scold faster than Arwen, and so, like, before that point, my damage was trash anyway. What was my damage last round? It was 21 billion? Oh, I got 5th. Haha, I got 5th. Or 21 trillion, sorry. I don't think I even got Elemental Force last round. So, like, I was not doing good. So then I will have to rethink that team next time. I'll have to use Juno or something instead of the Shude. I really can't even use Saizo anymore. Like, I put in Saizo, but he's not useful. I would have to use Chazon. I mean, I still have Burn. No, I don't really even have Burn because Phoenix is slower. So I don't have Burn, I don't have Bleed, I don't have Poison, so Elemental Force actually is just whatever. So is Phoenix is in the next round, so I need Phoenix to be faster, so she'll probably need to be around 380. I need Chazon to be around... how fast would Chazon need to be? Chazon base is 1554. Arwen is 1551. Oh my god, Chazon needs to be red platinum 3. Chazon needs to be max freaking level. Unless I give him a speed rune. I guess I can do that. Like right now he doesn't have that. He has a crit damage rune. But I guess with talents... Actually, this helps a lot. I can get 45 here. I can get 70 from T3. 70? Is it 85? 70. So you can get 115 there. You can get 85 more here. Okay, well, I mean, I guess you can get like 200 speed. He can probably be like 380. So he needs to be high. Phoenix needs to be high. This is just gonna suck. Like, I don't have the gold souls to level anything I've got now. I'm not gonna have the gold souls for Phoenix or Chazon. This is just so annoying. Hi, baby cat. Can I show baby cat? No, I can't pick baby cat up. Alright, well, that is going to be all for me for now. Like I've been saying, I'm just very annoyed with the game right now because gold souls are just dumb. Like, I kind of understand that they shouldn't be too fast, but this is too slow. This is just too slow. 7,000 a day is not enough. Oh no. Oh no, Teddy is trying to eat my food. I don't want him to eat my food. I don't have time for peaks. I don't even know where Great Fights is anymore. People are just beating me up. I don't care. Look at this. What do you think this guy has? It doesn't matter that I've speeded up because I don't have the Skuld or the Heaven 10-star ready. And I can't do this until Fuse resets in 2 days. So I'm just gonna... I'll take Den slower for 2 days. Like, I'm not quite ready. I have the 9-star Skull, and I have a 9-star Verthandi, and I have tons and tons of 9-star fodder. I'm not even worried about that. So I can go straight to 2 10-stars. But I have no gain in rushing Den right now. I actually don't know where you see great fights anymore. I don't know where you hit me. This is just people beating me up. I don't care that people beat me up. How do I see great fights? Do I need to be in? Ranking? Where? Oh, here. I'm not in anywhere of here. Hi, Alan. Doing okay. Yeah, that's okay. The game is too slow for me to be great. I'm used to that. Not really worried about it. Alright, I gotta go. It's time to eat. I'm very hungry. It's 9:30, and who eats dinner? Amelia. I don't remember what your name was. You changed it. It's not Joker. Isn't it the blue wave thing? Where are you? Here? I don't know what you want me to say. It's fine. High standard. It's fine. It's just low level. And you don't have max potential. Oh wait, no, this is max. Never mind. But why do you want defense? Until you get higher level, I mean, 75 million is way too low. Huh, you even have this. I don't have this. Dante over Frida? He has Frida. I don't even know what I'm using, to be honest. What am I using? I'm using Einstein. Specified time? No. It's pretty much completely random. It's as soon as the server fills up. It just happens every couple of days and you have to watch it. I think it's like a day and a half or 2.5 days. I'm not really sure. Dante is better if fights end in 2 rounds. Because Frida and Einstein only trigger at round 3. So if the battle ends before then, Dante is better. But if you think that the battle will end in 2 rounds, use Dante. If you think it'll go longer, use Einstein or Frida. Not much you can control on that. So for PvE, the battles always go beyond, so you don't really want Dante. But for PvP, it's just depends on who you fight. Alright guys, that's all for me tonight. I don't plan to stream Taptap again unless things change or there's something really cool that happens. So we'll see how it goes. This was really unplanned as well, and yeah, who knows what the future holds, right? I'm also like not really playing Final Fantasy right now, so that I'm take a little break because I hit a point where it's too hard to play, and so I have to use like a cheat in the game to play, and I don't feel like I should stream the cheating, so let me finish playing that off stream and then I can bring it back to streaming level. Yeah, that's all. Good night. Thanks guys for watching. See you next time. Maybe on Christmas. Maybe I'll bring my girlfriend on and we'll stream again. We'll see how it goes.